Hi everyone, are you only using binder clips to hold papers? That's a waste. They can do something you probably never expected. In this video, I'll show you another practical use that can actually help around your home. Make sure you watch until the end, because this simple trick can be more useful than you think. First, take the binder clip apart and remove the metal handles. Straighten both legs carefully. Take a tire valve and remove the core inside it. What you're left with is a small metal tube. This will act as a holder for the electrode later. A tire valve is made from durable metal, so it handles heat well and resists damage. It also conducts electricity efficiently and has a straight sheet open channel running through it. Its shape and these properties make it especially suitable for this kind of application. Fit the valve tightly onto the metal handle. You want a firm connection here. If it's loose, the electrical contact becomes unstable, and that will affect how heat is generated later. At this point, you have a simple conductive frame, but holding it directly would not be safe. So the next step is building a handle. Take a round wooden stick and secure it in a vise. Cut a section that feels comfortable to hold. Set the wooden piece upright in the vise and clamp it securely in place. Then drill a hole straight through the center. After that, drill two smaller holes on the sides. These will hold the metal legs from the binder clip. Wood is used here for a reason. It does not conduct electricity, which helps protect your hand during use. If you used metal instead, the current could travel through the handle, and that becomes dangerous very quickly. Now insert the two metal legs into the side holes and push them in firmly. The structure should feel stable when you hold it upright. Next, we need to create the electrodes. Take an old AA battery and carefully remove the outer casing to extract the graphite core inside. This part requires a bit of patience. Move slowly and avoid breaking the graphite. Graphite is used here because it can handle high temperatures without melting easily. It also allows electricity to pass through while concentrating heat at the tip. If you've tried something similar or have your own useful technique, post it in the comments so others can use it too. Once the graphite rod is out, place it into a drill and use sandpaper to sharpen one end. Rotate it slowly while applying light pressure. A sharper tip focuses the electrical current into a smaller area. That increases resistance at that point, which leads to higher heat. If the tip is too blunt, the heat spreads out and becomes less effective. Now, we bring everything together. Take a wire with an alligator clip on one end. Feed the other end through the bottom of the wooden handle and guide it up toward the valve. This contact point is critical. If the connection is weak, the current will not flow properly, and you won't get enough heat to weld anything. Push the wire through the valve so it extends slightly out of the top. Then insert the graphite rod into the valve, making sure it makes direct contact with the copper wire inside. At this stage, the tool is assembled. Now we need a power source. Take a 12-volt battery and connect an alligator clip to the negative terminal. Then connect the wire from the welding tool to the positive terminal. Now for the first test. Touch the graphite tip to the metal clip connected to the battery. As soon as contact is made, you'll see small sparks forming at the tip. That spark is the result of electrical resistance. When the current passes through a small contact point, it generates heat very quickly. That heat is what allows metal to melt and fuse together. Let's try something more practical. Take two metal blades and place them together. Hold them steady and bring the graphite tip close to the joint. Touch lightly and watch what happens. The point of contact begins to heat up. After a few seconds, the metal starts to soften and bond. Once the joint cools, test it by bending the blades. If they stay together, the weld is working. If they separate, it usually means the heat wasn't enough or the contact time was too short. Now move on to another test. Take two electrical wires and twist the copper strands together. Copper wire strands are very hard to hold together if you only twist them. The connection looks tight at first, but it's actually weak. With just a small movement or light pressure, the strands start to separate and lose contact. This happens because twisting alone doesn't create a strong bond between the wires. Then apply the graphite tip to the joint. As the heat builds, the copper begins to fuse. After it cools, pull on the wires. If they don't come apart, the connection is solid. This method can be useful for quick repairs where a strong electrical connection is needed. Finally, let's try a real-world repair. Take a stainless steel cup with a broken handle. Position the handle back in place and hold it steady. Bring the graphite tip to the joint and apply heat carefully. Move slowly along the connection point, allowing the metal to bond step by step. This part requires a steady hand. If you move too quickly, the heat won't have enough time to build. If you stay too long in one spot, you can overheat the metal. After it cools, test the handle by applying pressure. If it holds, the repair is complete. Now step back and look at what just happened. A simple binder clip, a piece of graphite, and a basic power source have been turned into a working tool. It may look simple, but the principle behind it is the same idea used in many welding systems. Electricity flows, resistance builds, heat is generated, and materials fuse together. So the next time you see something small like this, it might be worth asking what else it can become. If this gave you a new idea, try it yourself and see how it works in your own setup. And if you have a different way to improve it, I'd like to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.